Welcome back to Kayak Outdoors. Today we are on a new lake, one that I've never been to before. Well, it's an old lake, but my first time on this lake. A target species for me is a tiger muskie, one thing that I've never caught. So the primary goal of today is to try and land a tiger muskie. This lake is known for tiger muskie, and there's no pike in here, there's no pure strain muskie. I've caught native muskie, never caught a tiger. So that's the goal today. We're starting off with 2 bait casters. Fish of the day, and it's not a tiger muskie. Hit the musky spinner, but you're not a muskie. Wow, he guzzled it too. I'm gonna actually just go ahead and grab the degorger on him. Well, it's good to get this lake on the board anyway. Hit right in front of the boat too. Hopefully he'll be alright. It's a little bit deep. Crazy how deep these guys will take a spinner like that. Alright, that's not bad. He's about, I don't know, probably close to 2 pounds. Take a picture, just show I got it on the board. Alright, and we'll let him go. Sheesh. Tried punching me at the end there. So he had to turn him so he didn't hit me in the face. Just missed one. I don't think it was a muskie. Guessing it was a bass. Or a walleye. Never really got setting the hook, but all of a sudden there's a ton of fish jumping. So it seems to be more fish in this area for some reason. Again, please be a muskie. It's a muskie! Yes! Yes, my first tiger muskie! Don't lose him, don't lose him, don't lose him. Yeah, buddy! Yeah, buddy! Success, baby! Success! If I get him in the boat. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh my gosh, he's barely hooked. I got him! I've got him. My first ever tiger muskie. Alright, I'm gonna get a quick picture and get him off the line. Yeah, baby. That's what we were after. Maybe that was the fish I just missed, I don't know. Alright, muskie are pretty delicate, so we're gonna get them right back into the water. Beautiful. Alright, well, he's off. Awesome, baby. Yeah! Success! Alright, bucket list fish on the board. Oh, you know, I should have measured them because that was a PB. We got them back in the water good and healthy. The next one, maybe we won't take a picture, but we will measure it. Heck yeah, baby. Alright. Bucket list fish off the bucket list. Crazy fishing in here. I mean, that was 2 casts where I missed a fish all day long. It's just weeds. It's so unbelievably weedy in this lake. It's just weeds, 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 weeds. And it's like, oh, dang it, I'm on weeds again. And then next thing you know, your rod tip's jigging a little bit, and it's like, wait a minute, there's a fish this time. That's what happened right then, and ended up being my first ever tiger. Oh, just had a follow. Just had a muskie give a follow. Please be a full one. I'm sure it's just a can, but please be a full one, please be a full one, please be a full one, please be a full one. Not floating like a full one. Nope, it's an empty. Darn it. Alrighty, well, my mom's waiting for me on the bank. It's starting to get dark, and with all the boat traffic out here. Overall, it was kind of a slow bite. We didn't have a whole lot of hits, and only 2 fish in about 4.5 hours of fishing, but we accomplished today's goal. We caught my first ever tiger muskie. I sort of knew it was just a matter of coming out here and getting my kayak on this lake. This lake's a great lake for catching one. There's lots of numbers in here, not a lot of big ones. But the next goal is to catch a big one, and there are a couple trophy tiger muskie lakes in my area as well, so that might be our next mission. But anyway, guys, it was a fun day. We accomplished a goal. Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Kayak Outdoors. Today is our first time getting the kayak out on the Allegheny Reservoir this year. This time of year, the fish should still be, for the most part, up here on the New York side. Late June is when it sort of flip-flops and most of the fish drop back down to PA, but we're in early June, so hopefully most of the walleye and smallmouth and pike and muskie and stuff will still be up here. I've got this rod for targeting bass and walleye, and my heavy-duty musky rod for big pike and muskie. See what happens. Rock out of my shoe, and let's get some fish. Random, I just went to cast my rod and it broke. Alright, well, guess that's the end of this rod. This rod was definitely not a great investment, this favorite absolute. Wish I was filming that. Thing just freaking shattered on me. Alright, well, that was crazy. Good news is we're still right next to the car, so guess we'll head up to the car and switch out to a different rod. Alright, well, we went back to the car, we picked up our main bank fishing rod. Random canoe in the woods. Oh, there's a cooler next to it too. Huh. Can't believe someone has a campsite along the highway. Maybe they do, I don't know. Having another Florida flashback. Never actually been over here before, but if I didn't know any better, I'd say this was a mangrove forest. Even though these all look like some kind of maple. I think these are silver maples. Found the entrance. Now in Florida, this would be loaded with snook. Quite certain there's not snook back there, because we're not in Florida. And I guess I'm quite certain that there's not any fish back there, because there's no reason for fish to be back there. I shouldn't say that. This is actually really good pike spawning habitat back here. However, the pike are not spawning. They are post-spawn, so it's unlikely that there's going to be any pike in here still. Might be some spawning carp in here. It'll be fun to check out in any event. Crazy. Gotta take pictures, actually. What I like about the Kinzu, you come across some cool places like this. Whoa, there's carp underneath me. Holy crap, that was a huge carp. Alrighty folks, there is indeed fish in here. And you know the cool thing is, regular boats can definitely not come back here. Alright, my life is currently being threatened by a heron. Clearly you have a nest over here. I've never seen a heron in an offensive pose before. That's definitely, I'm big and scary, don't come over here. That's what he's saying. He's opening his mouth. I'm gonna leave you alone. How does that sound? Well, nothing in the secret backwater. I'm sure eventually I could have caught a carp if I kept harassing them, but harassing them was so hard because there's so much cotton in the water. Well, we trolled probably a couple miles up the river. Nothing. So I'm bored, I'm frustrated, and I guess we're gonna just try and catch a bass on the way back. Threw a spinner on this, on the musky rod, and Pike or musky, I think it's a pike. Oh, jeepers creepers. It's a big one too. Finally. Yeah, on the musky rod too. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's got them nasty teeth. Maybe I just want to get him off. I was gonna try and bring him into the kayak, but he's a big boy. Sheesh, alright, well, after a darn slow start, I'm soaked, dude. I am soaked. I'm gonna try and get him in the kayak. Yikes! Got him. Whew. Try and get you off the line and right back in the water. Grippies on him. Get him back in the water. Alright. Put you back in the water, put you back in the water, put you back in the water. If you settle down though. It's the thing with this musky rod, you horse them right in, and they are nowhere near ready. Alright, that hook's out. Let's get this hook out. Alright, he's off. Whew. Is he off? Now what's he stuck on? Oh, the line's wrapped around him now. Now he's got to untangle it. We should be good to go. Dangerous, he might take off with my grips. I don't know, I could measure him, but I don't feel like it. He's not a PB. think he's probably about a 30-incher or so. Man, that pike had an awful lot of energy. I am now completely soaked, and I've got a mess here. I came out of nowhere. Look at that carp. Look at him just eating up. It's so funny. So funny watching them carp eat top water. Alrighty folks, well, we are going to call it quits. Kind of a slow day, only one pike, and boy, we fished even longer today than yesterday, in about, I don't know, close to 6 hours of fishing, right? I guess it was 5 hours. We did, however, break in the new musky rod. I just realized that was my first fish on this pole. Hit this big, I guess this is like a pike / small musky size spinner. Wow, it looks like he did a number on it. I just realized it's missing an eye. I'm also probably going to just combine today's video with yesterday's video, since the fishing was kind of slow both days. That said, we haven't really been targeting bass. We've been targeting big fish, you know, throwing things like this. And generally the action's going to be slower. And as you could probably tell, I'm new to kayak fishing muskies. So we had a very hard time with that pike. I have no idea what I'm going to do when I actually hook a big muskie. I'm sort of hoping that a big muskie will be a little bit calmer, but I guess we'll figure that out when we hook one. I do love this place. This is definitely my favorite place to kayak fish. The Allegheny Reservoir is just night and day compared to where we were yesterday. It was so many boats, so many people. Out here it's just wilderness, so many coves to explore, so much history. So it was still a good time. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next fishing adventure.